After the investigation and the testimony of those present at the rest house, that I had no part in it, and that I was indeed leaving, the military court decided to discharge me from service after 45 days of detention in the barracks. I was really upset here. I ran away from the military to escape my heartbreak, and I fell into a situation that even kicked me out of the military. After the 45 days before I left, I called my family and no one answered. Then I called my paternal uncle's house and no one answered. At this point, I had no choice but to call my maternal aunt's house. And indeed, I called and Olivia answered. She said, "Hello." I was flustered. I said, "Hello, Olivia." I felt happiness in her voice as she said, "Oh, Ethen, how are you? Where have you been?" I didn't know what happened. My heart was happy. I forgot everything that had happened. I said, "Nothing. I just left the military now, and I'll be back to the city in 2 days, God willing." She said, "Praise God for your safety and don't forget to visit us. Your aunt, my mother, is with us if you want to talk to her." I was flustered, but the news that my mother was there saved me. I said, "Yes, because I called our house and no one answered." She said, Sure, I'll call her now." And indeed, a little later, my mother picked up the receiver and spoke to me. I told her I left the military and was coming back. Although I expected my mother to be angry and upset, I found her happy. She said, "Yes, my son, why be far away? Why endure the hardship? Come back, and you'll find a good job. Mashallah, you have a language and your affairs are good." My mother's words comforted me a lot, especially since just before that, Olivia had spoken to me and was happy. This was new to me. When I returned home, I discovered that my uncle had refused to marry Olivia to her cousin Noah because her aunt's husband was of a different nationality, and he didn't want his daughter to be far from him, and for her future to be unknown to her. Honestly, I was upset at first. She only talked to me and paid me attention after she was sure she wouldn't marry Noah. I said, "Well, the important thing is to gain her presence in my life." Subhanallah, I visited my uncle's house a few weeks later. I brought gifts for my uncle, his wife, and his daughters, and something special for Olivia. I sat with my uncle. I distributed the gifts and gave Olivia her gift. I deliberately brought her, along with the perfume, a notebook, and wrote 3 poems for her in it.